Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Movie Sense. I'm your host, DJ Selby. You see all my information right here. And I have with me, as always, Mark Flores, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Flores here. You find all my social media information down here at the bottom.
Absolutely.
They decided to call this movie Skyscraper instead of calling it the movie I would have called it.
What was that?
The Rock's third movie he does every year.
The Rock's third movie he does every year. He does 3 movies every year, basically,
Yeah.
right? And now that he's becoming more of a household name, I'm assuming there will be a 4th eventually.
I don't know how he does it with that schedule.
I don't know how he does it either, but I will say I am excited about a great action popcorn movie. Skyscraper is coming out the 13th with early release tonight, assuming that I got my editing done on time. Early release tonight. Skyscraper is about a retired or a former FBI agent, Will Sawyer, played by The Rock, who is now an amputee due to a past mission that he encountered, and he's with his wife, played by Neve Campbell, and they're 2 beautiful, lovely children. It's a beautiful family, and they happen to live in Hong Kong in the tallest building in the world, known as the Pearl. And because of that, he is the head of security of this building. He sees a lot of possible threats with this building. Just so happens terrorists attack this building, and he is being framed by them somehow, and he has to save his family, and I'm assuming he has to save other people. I don't know, we'll see. But I mean, this is screaming action to the bones, basically. I mean, what are you taking from this?
It's going to be a guaranteed successful movie when you think of action flicks. You know what I mean? Because what better...
Take it at face value.
Yeah, what better thing to take away from a movie like this with the action and suspense and, you know, the fact that one of the biggest action stars of the last 10 years is in it.
Dude, he is the modern everyday man's hero right now. He is this generation's action hero.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where that it used to have been, you know, Bruce Willis, you know, back when the Die Hard days, you know, before that we had Schwarzenegger, the big hero, you know, Sylvester Stallone. Now we have The Rock.
Steven Seagal thought he was an action star.
And reference to the China, what was that called? The China salesman. The China salesman, starring Steven Seagal.
Oh.
And Justin and Adam are still on assignment for the China salesman.
Yeah, man, they're still doing the promotions for that.
Still doing the promotions. If you get that reference, if you're a true fan of Movie Sense, you'll get that reference. Anyway, so let's go back to this. The critics have already been reviewing this. The aggregate scoring of Rotten Tomatoes on their website. There's critic reviews already, and they're a little harsh, some of them.
You got to be doing something. And if you're ever reviewing an action movie and you're really trying to give it an honest review, you're wasting your time. You have to suspend your disbelief. Mm-hmm. You have to look at a movie and be like, well, this isn't going to win an Academy Award. Well, no doubt.
Not every movie has to.
Exactly.
Not every movie has to. And I agree with you. You do have to, you know, suspend in disbelief a little bit, especially with these type of movies. The same people who give these movies a hard time are the same people who give all the other action movies a hard time, like one of your franchises that you love.
Oh, the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Right. I was trying to set you up for that, but it didn't play out that well. But yeah, the same people who give Fast and Furious a hard time, giving this movie a hard time. It's great effects. Now, I will tell you, yes, it's not going to have the best story. Okay, it's already kind of corny, and yes, it does have some of the rehashing of some of our favorite action movies. When you're talking about Die Hard, right? You mentioned that. We talk about Heat. A lot of those movies where you do have the big buildings, the combustible things going on, the fire, the action, the bangs, the pows. I mean, it's all just now it's heightened, it's elevated, right? I mean, it's newer, it's fresh. And that's why when you read these reviews and you see these low scores, I don't take them too seriously with this type of movie. This is a fun movie. This is one to just go out. It's summertime. Let's get cooled down in the theater. If you live in California like us, it's burning the hell up. So you want to get cooled down. You want to go to the theater. You want to watch a good movie. Eat some popcorn. Get an icy. Because I love... Do you like ices, by the way?
Yeah, it's extremely hot here filming.
Yeah. So
I'd like one now.
I would like one. Blueberry and cherry. I'll mix it up. Or white cherry if they have it. Those are the nicer theaters. Anyway... This is a movie to go enjoy, not to take seriously, not to look at every little plot hole that you're looking for, not to look for the bad acting, because, you know, The Rock, he is catered to these movies based off $7 Productions. We talked about that in a past episode of Why the Rock's So Famous. Please check that out. Link will be in the description. But you got to take it at face value. You got to enjoy these movies. You got to lighten up a little bit and check it out. If you don't like that kind of stuff, then don't watch it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. What do you think? What's your thoughts? Final thoughts.
I'm a huge fan of the first Die Hard, and when I heard about The Rock's going to do something in the same vein of that, then I thought about it. I was like, whoa, he's going to be copying from Die Hard. But then I looked a little bit deeper, and that Die Hard's actually taking a little bit of its gusto from The Towering Inferno. So, you know, it's all about paying homage to me, and I'm a big fan of that, and I love when a remake is done right. I like when similar movies are done in the same like, and why not? Why not have our version of our, you know, why don't we have our Bruce Willis, our bald Superman, do a Skyscraper movie?
I agree with you, and I love those final thoughts. If you guys have high expectations for these movies, please let us know what you think is going to happen. Please let us know after you watch the movie what you thought. If you have low expectations or you're just a fan of The Rock and you're just going to go support that guy, let us know. Let's talk about it. We will chat with you about it. Anything you want to add to that?
Let us know whether you liked, on a scale of ground level floor to floor 100, whether you liked Skyscraper or not.
I would have just said the top floor.
I want to see the person that says, yeah, it was level 62 for me. Total level 62 of the movie.
It was level 62. All right, well, with that being said, Mark, go ahead and do that thing that we love watching you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another great episode of Movie Sense. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you're updated on the latest Movie Sense videos that we put up weekly. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram at This Is Movie Sense, and make sure you use the hashtag
This Is Movie Sense. Thank you very much. Goodbye. We love you.
If you're so mad.